Picture this, a world where the greatest library in history, the Library of Alexandria, never burned. A place where ancient wisdom scrolls by Aristotle, Euclid, and unknown geniuses survived to shape our modern world. What if this lost knowledge propelled humanity centuries ahead? Welcome to WhatIfTimeWrap, where we reimagine history. Let's dive into a time-warping tale. Before we rewrite history, let's set the stage. The Library of Alexandria, founded in the 3rd century BCE in Egypt's bustling port city, was the ancient world's Google. Built under the Ptolemaic dynasty, it housed an estimated 40,000 to 400,000 scrolls. Think millions of pages of knowledge. Philosophers like Euclid, who shaped geometry, and astronomers like Aristotle, who measured the Earth's circumference, worked there. It wasn't just a library, it was a research hub, drawing scholars from Greece, Persia, and beyond. But tragedy struck. In 48 BCE, Julius Caesar's forces accidentally set fire to parts of Alexandria during a civil war. Later, in the 3rd and 4th centuries CE, religious and political conflicts further damaged the library. By the 7th century, it was gone, along with countless works lost, plays by Sophocles, medical texts, and maybe even blueprints for ancient tech. This loss plunged the world into a knowledge drought, delaying progress for centuries. But what if it never happened? Let's rewrite history. Imagine it's 48 BCE, and Julius Caesar, aware of the library's value, orders his troops to protect it during the Alexandrian War. The fire never spreads, and the library remains intact. Under Ptolemaic rule, funding increases, turning it into a fortified knowledge fortress. Scholars continue to flock, and the library expands, collecting texts from China, India, and even early Mesoamerica. By the 1st century CE, the library pioneers new fields. Mathematicians build on Euclid's work, developing calculus centuries early. Astronomers like Ptolemy refine heliocentric theories long before Copernicus. Engineers, inspired by lost texts, experiment with steam power. Imagine a proto-steam engine by 200 CE. The Roman Empire, closely tied to Alexandria, adopts these innovations, strengthening its infrastructure and military. As Christianity and Islam rise, the library becomes a neutral hub, preserving texts through religious shifts. By the 5th century, instead of a dark age, we see a bright age, a continuous flow of knowledge. The library's scribes invent early printing techniques, spreading ideas faster than ever. By the 10th century, Alexandria is the world's scientific capital, rivaling modern Silicon Valley. Fast forward to 2025, in this alternate timeline, the Library of Alexandria's survival has rewritten history. Science and technology are centuries ahead. By the 10th century, the library's printing techniques sparked a global information revolution, like the internet but 1,000 years earlier. Mathematical advancements led to computers by the 15th century, and space exploration began in the 18th century. Think lunar colonies by 1800. Culturally, Greek remains a dominant language, blending with Latin and Arabic into a global lingua franca. The Roman Empire, bolstered by technology, never fully collapses, evolving into a federation of cities. Today's world has no nation-states, but a global council centered in Alexandria, governing a planet united by shared knowledge. Religion and philosophy are different too. The library's preservation of diverse texts fosters tolerance, reducing religious conflicts. Art and literature flourish, with lost works by Sophocles and Sappho inspiring modern creators. Medicine is advanced. Ancient texts on anatomy could have led to vaccines by the 12th century. But there's a catch. This world might lack the Renaissance's creative spark. As the Dark Ages struggles often fueled innovation, Could this utopia stifle So, what if the Library of Alexandria never burned? We'd live in a world of unimaginable progress, computers in the Middle Ages, space travel centuries ago, a united planet, but would we lose the grit that shaped our history? At WhatIfTimeWrap, we love exploring these questions. If you enjoyed this time-warping journey, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for weekly alternate history adventures. What lost book would you save from the library? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know your favorite what-if idea for our next video. Maybe what if the American Revolution failed? Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next timeline.